Hey guys, how you doing? It's Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA basketball previews and predictions today for Friday. It is February 7th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your football weekend Friday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. All right, let's get to your SBI, the Sports Betting Index, and see how the favorites, underdogs, over-unders did last night in the association. We did have 6 games, and you know what? It was 3-3 for the favorites, 3-3 also for the against the point spread. So they won straight up 3-3 and ATS 3-3, 4-2 to the over. Looking at the 7-day average, neutral market straight up for NBA favorites 52%, and on the puck, I was going to say puck line, I almost did there. On the against the point spread, 69.3% of NBA underdogs cover the spread the last 7 days. So yeah, close to 70% if you're betting underdogs in the NBA. And if you are betting the underdogs, well, you'll be smiling like a butcher's dog because you're doing okay if you are betting underdogs in the NBA the last 7 days. All right, 68.9% of the games went over the total. Man, this has been a good run here for NBA totals going over. We're in a bullish market. Normally, you don't see NBA totals go in the bullish market for like a month, but we've been there. Normally, it's like a week, yeah, but 30 days in the over category, 62.1. That just tells me the bookmakers a little slow adjusting to the totals the last 7 days in the NBA. We'll see if a reversal is in store for bettors in the next few weeks. All right, oh, look at that. We have a little weird score here, and that's because of a 17.5 point favorite. So anytime we get these big favorites, it throws out the computer pick because there's not too many games in the database going back to 1996 that has a 17.5 point road favorite. So we're going to pass on that one. I'll give you the information, though, but I won't give you the prediction because that's not going to pan out. And it happens time to time. We do have a little kink in the software, so something to fix maybe later on. All right, so looking at the Cavaliers' last game, a 118-115 win against the Detroit Pistons. And for the Wizards, 119-102 victory over the Brooklyn Nets. Washington coming in on a 3-game straight-up and ATS win streak. Their last 2 games have gone over the total, while the Cavaliers, they are, let me see here, last 10 games, 6-4 straight up, 5-5 ATS, and 5-5 when it comes to the over-under. And the chance of winning is at 62% straight up for the Cavaliers, compared to 0 for the Washington Wizards. That's because they're a 17.5 point home underdog tonight against the Cavs. All right, let's get to the next one. We do have a score in this one. San Antonio Spurs taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Now, Spurs a 10.5 point favorite on the road. 228 is the total. ATS forecast system play going to go with the Spurs in this one by 11. 119-108, the over-under at 228.49. So we do have this game going over the total. In fact, I got an NBA system that's going to give us a chance to maybe hit that over tonight, and I'll share that system with you guys in just a few minutes. And looking at the Spurs, they do have an 84.6% chance of winning compared to 21.4 for the Charlotte Hornets, who are now mirrored in a 6-game losing streak. While the Spurs, they are 3-7 straight up and ATS last 10 games, and 80% of their last 10 games have gone over the total. I did have San Antonio listed at minus 3.9 on my value index, and they're way overvalued tonight at minus 10.5. All right, let's go to Detroit, the Motor City, taking on the 76ers. Now, you know what? Detroit, tough loss 2 nights ago against the Cavaliers, a 3-point loss, 118-115. While the Sixers, they lost to the Miami Heat, 108-101. Tonight, Philly, a 4-point road favorite, and 227 is your total. ATS forecast system play going to go with the Sixers in this one, 116-111, the over-under at 228.41. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the Philadelphia 76ers, they're on a 2 ATS losing streak, while the Pistons have lost their last 2 games straight up, but they did cover the spread the last game. They're playing on 1 day's rest, and the Kogel in tonight's game is at 38%. Kogel stands for chance of game going over the total. All right, the Miami Heat taking on the Brooklyn Nets on the road as a 6-point chalk, 210.5 is the total, and we're going to lean with the Heat in this one, 110-105 the over-under, 215.81. So we do like this game to go over the total. We're going to give the Heat a 71.4% chance of winning compared to 34.1 for Brooklyn. And looking at the last 10 games for both these teams, the Nets 3-7 straight up in their last 10. 80% of those games have gone under the total, while 7 of the last 10 Heat games have gone over the total. And your Kogo kind of agreeing with us tonight at 57%. Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Atlanta Hawks in the ATL as a 7-point road favorite. 243.5 is the total. ATS forecast system play going to lean with the Bucks. 127 to 119, the over-under. 246.6. So we do have this game flying over the total. The Atlanta Hawks on a 3 ATS win streak. Their last 4 games I've gone over the total. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they are 8-2 to the over in their last 10 games. However, they're on a 5 ATS slide in their last 10 games. So it's been a while since they covered the spread. Toronto Raptors taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Man, they're getting this could be a woodshed game here tonight in the OKC. They're a 19.5 point home favorite, while 230 is your total, and I do have the Thunder winning by only 7 though by the computer pick. 120 to 113, the over under. 234.3. So we do like this game to go over the total. Oklahoma City coming in on a 3-game win streak. Their last 8 games I've gone over the total, while the Raptors lost to the Grizzlies last game. 138-107. That's a kind of score you might see here tonight in OKC. All right, Phoenix Suns taking on the Utah Jazz, and the Suns a 9-point favorite. 233 is the total, and we do have the Suns winning tonight by 9. 120 to 111, the over-under at 231.45. So we do like this game to go under the total. Looking at the Jazz on a 3 ATS win streak, and while Phoenix on a 3 ATS losing streak, so something's got to give here tonight. And looking at the Phoenix Suns, last 6 games I've gone over the total, and 7 of their last 10 games I've gone over. And the bookmaker's doing a good number on the line here. I did have the Phoenix Suns listed at minus 10.45 against a C-type team at home this year, and you're right there with 9. So if you're looking for value, you got fair market value if you like the Phoenix Suns. All right, so I did say that San Antonio had a nice total on the system on the totals game, going over the total. In fact, I got 2 of them. I'm going to share with you one of them right now. Anytime you got an NBA road favorite like San Antonio the last 4 years, and they're playing after a non-conference game, which they did last game, and their last game was against, let me see here, we should have it right here, and their last game was against Atlanta, a non-conference team, and they're playing on 1 day's rest, and they're coming off a road win as a favorite. They are 15-3 straight up, but 11-6-1 to the over, so maybe the over is where you're going to cash that ticket. And you know what? The seems everything's going over these days. 62.1% of NBA games, according to the SBI here at the Raymond Report, is going over the total the last 30 days. All right, folks, have yourself a great night of hoops. I'll be back most likely on a Saturday, a weekend edition. I don't do too many weekend editions, but I think this weekend, Super Bowl weekend, I think I'll have a couple of videos for you guys in store this weekend. All right, have yourself a great Friday night. I'll see you back here on a Super Saturday with another edition of the Raymond Report. Cheers.